Welcome to Conversations with the Empress. I am the Empress. And this is Peaches, making her cameo. Welcome to another edition of the Raw and Real Wednesday. No graphics, no edits, just me popping my shit with my baby. Are you sure, my baby? You're not gonna stay for the whole show, are you? No, I know you're not. I go and get my nails done every so often with my homegirl. I knew she was gonna stay. I just got my nails done yesterday, so y'all can see. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah. Erotic affair. Nail tech extraordinaire. Yeah. And they glow in the dark. I might have a little video of these glowing things for you at the end of this. But besides the fact that my nails is fly as hell, I always get into the best conversations with my homegirl. And it's one of the reasons why I love her so much. It's like, yeah, we're silly and we can have a good time. But I'm telling you, I learn so much about myself, about the world, about life when I have conversations with her. And it's like a mutual thing. The energy is just like boom, 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 boom. So we started talking about friends. And, one of the things that I've learned in my life, for me as a person, is that I can't have levels of friendship with people. Like, either you're my friend or we're just an associate. Like, that's just what it is. Like, either you're my friend or we're just associates or we're just cool. And what I mean by that is, like, if you're my friend, I have to be able to be 100% myself, like authentically myself, no secrets, no nothing. Like, this is me, and accept it for that. That don't mean the way I am is not going to get on your nerves sometimes or whatever. Like, the way some my friends are get on my nerves sometimes, but it's not that. It's just the acceptance of me being me and me accepting that person and not having to hide anything about myself. So, how I move with people is, if I feel like I have to, not talk to you about certain things or tell you this but not tell you that, it automatically takes away from the friendship for me. I don't know if that's a fucked up thing or whatever, if that's messed up that I'm that way, but like, because I'm authentically myself, I need to be able to be free to be that with whoever I'm dealing with on a friendship level, family level, lover level, like whatever. To not do that with somebody I call my friend is like, you're not my friend. I shouldn't feel no type of way about you that I feel like I have to hide anything. And like, when you're growing up, you want to have friends. Like, you want to have so many friends. Like, you like having friends. But like, as you get older, you realize that it's not about how many friends you have. It's the quality of friends that you have. And right now in my life, believe it or not, I could honestly say I have about four homegirls. Four homegirls that I say those are my bitches, like, those are my bitches, like. But I used to have so many friends. But it's like, sometimes when you go through shit in life, your personal struggles or your personal growth, some people can't handle that. There are some people who are miserable and they can only be happy when you're miserable too. There are some people who can't be themselves, so they're not cool with you being yourself. Like, it's just, people have so many self issues, and I feel like that's the thing that fucks up all relationships. It's not really the other person that fucks up the relationship most of the time. Most of the time, it's stuff that we have within us that we bring to a relationship that fucks it up. Every once in a while, you might come across somebody that can see that in you and say, I'm going to help you deal with that. I'm going to help you heal from that. But most people don't give a fuck about helping you heal. And most people themselves don't even realize that they have to heal. But I'm telling you right now, it causes the most problems. Self causes the most problems. I'm reading this book right now. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm about to show you this book.
A few moments later.
So I'm reading this book called The Enneagram and You. by Gina Gomez. And basically it breaks down personalities into 9 different types and like really breaks it down. Like reading this book is making me feel like I'm just being stripped naked, like, and not in a let's get it in type of way, okay? Just stripping me naked and making me like really look at myself and everything. And a lot of times, like the way we react to things and our perception of things is what creates our reality. And having a change for that is simply just changing the way you think, like changing the way you see things. Like take 10 minutes and think about the shit before you react. Like I have a reactive personality. It says I'm a number 8. I have a reactive personality, which I kind of agree with. I mean, I'm pretty chill for the most part, but like I have this thing in me that like when I've had enough, I've just had enough. I have definitely ended relationships like that. And one relationship in particular that I ended like that, I really didn't think about the decision when I made it, because it was almost like God touched me and said, you need to end this shit right now. This shit that needs to end right now. Like, no, we're not doing this shit. In that moment, it's like a switch that goes off. And I had no regrets about ending that either. But it's not always good to make decisions off of your reaction. It's better for you to like really think about it before you do it. But sometimes shit happens and you got to deal with some shit. Okay. I'm trying to think in my life what other times have I done that. Oh, I should tell y'all the story about when I quit the bank back in the day. So, I never told this story. I can't believe I forgot this. So I used to work at a bank. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm high. This is the wrong reel. This is what you would get if you was talking to me. So I roll with it, boo. Okay. So when I got out of college, my first job was at a bank. And the head teller was this old crotchety ass fucking miserable lady. And I always been the person that's just mad cool with everybody and like bring everybody together, be friends, let's bug out, let's make work fun. Like I've always been that person. I've always been that person. So, you know, the girls at the bank, they fuck with me. Like nobody really fucked with her because she was lame, like, and she was just miserable. So, you know, this one day we're having the meeting to like pick shifts or whatever. And she's like, oh, well, Jackie, you're working my shift on Saturday. So I'm like, are you asking me or are you telling me? And she was like, well, you could call whatever you wanted, but you working it. I said, well, you need to fix your attitude and you need to ask me to work your shift. I'll work it for you, but you need to fix how you talk to me or whatever. And I worked the shift. Let y'all know, I worked the motherfucking shift, okay? So, and mind you, this was Jackie, like, what year was that? 2004. So I was still like, yeah, with the shits. So, long story short, I worked the shift. It was a Saturday shift. I come to work on Monday. I'm on my lunch break in the lunchroom. And the branch manager gonna come and be like, we're suspending you. And I'm like, suspending me for what? And he was like, insubordination. I said, what's insubordination? Insubordination about what? He was like, well, you didn't work a mall shift and you gave her an attitude. I said, no, I gave her an attitude and I worked her shift. So where's the insubordination? And I said, all I said to her was, she need to ask me and not tell me to work her shift. He was like, well, you call it whatever you want, but you're suspended. I said, you know what? I'll do you one better. I quit, motherfucker. And I went out there, counted out my drawer. And because I didn't want them to say, oh, I stole some shit, counted out my drawer, cussed her out, and I left. That was like another time where I was like, you know what? I know I ain't got nothing I'm going to, but this is going to be what's going to be. This is the last day of this bullshit. So I quit that job. And then after that, I just beat the streets and I found a job like within weeks. In those circumstances, it turned out great. Me making that reactive decision and, you know, just cutting shit off. But it's not always good to do that. And like, I will say for myself that like, when you go through bullshit with people, like when you get hurt by friends, when you get hurt by people you love in relationships, you know, it kind of makes you like be more protective of yourself, your energy, you know, and it gets easier for you to just cut people. it gets easier for you to just let people go. Like it does. Because you have all these wounds and scars from shit. So reading this book is like showing me that like I need to like really think before I just say fuck somebody. Like my cutoff game is strong. My cutoff game has gotten so strong. Like I used to give like 20 chances and now I give like 3 chances, and I wouldn't even say that. Like I just observe, I observe how somebody acts and then I make my decision. But I started the show with Peaches because, if you want to talk about who's my best friend, that's my best friend. Peaches is my best friend ever, above everybody else. She's my baby. But, it would be nice if we had friends like Peaches. But at the end of the day, it's like hard to find those types of people, like loyal friends. Like I've learned so much over the last couple months about not just myself, but like people that were in my life. Like I had people in my life for the last 17 years who I thought was my friends, and just to realize in the end that they weren't, and had no clue that they weren't my friends. So it's like, even still at 42, I'm learning about people, about friends, about so many things, being able to see people for who they really are and like not be fooled by the smiling face that people show you. Because sometimes people will smile in your face, but they really in their mind be hating on you, or they in their mind like waiting for a chance to take shots at you. You feel me? And granted, you're not going to be able to feel everything or see everything all the time, but I feel like the more I'm getting in touch with myself, the more I'm getting in touch with spirit, like it's becoming easier and easier and easier for me to see through people. I'm definitely heavily protective of my energy. Heavily protective of my energy. When you're doing positive things and you're trying to better yourself, you have to be. Because when you're elevating, that's when the devil comes for you. That's when you got people trying to come for you. You got like random crazy shit happening and you're like, what the fuck is going on? It's like you trying to do good, you trying to elevate. That's when shit comes to you. So I'm super protective of my energy these days. But I am grateful and blessed for, number one, the friends that I have that really are my friends and love me for me. And I'm also super grateful to have so much revealed to me, that I didn't see and that I didn't know. Because I could have been still around those people at this very moment thinking that they were my friends when they wasn't. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful that God removed people out of my life that ain't supposed to be in my life. And it is what it is. Like I always tell people, like it's nice to have people believe in me. It's nice to have people be supportive of me. But at the end of the day, I have to keep going for myself. I have to support myself. I have to be my own biggest fan. It's just that I look at everybody like it's not just for me. Like, yeah, I'm doing this for me. I want to be successful for me. But I also want to take care of the people that have been there for me on any level. And now I just know who ain't on that list. You feel me? Like that list keep getting smaller and smaller. So, it is what it is. But ever since, I've been removed from my former plantation, I have to say that I've been blessed. I got a new job. I got new love. I have new insight. I'm growing every day in lots of different ways. And I feel really good and really happy for the first time in a long time. So, when you out here and you got people that's plotting and scheming and hating and, like that dude from Belly. Y'all remember that scene on Belly when he's standing there eating a banana? He was like, I don't like that shit. I'm about to drop a dime on. Yeah. When people doing that in your life, tell them what Celie from The Color Purple said. The grave that you dig for me is the one you gonna rot in. Okay? And that's my motto. Keep digging them graves for me, boo-boo, because you digging your own. Thank you. So put your shovel up, boo-boo. Put your shovels up. Because I ain't going. You keep digging if you want to. I'm going to keep living my best life, okay? That's the attitude y'all have to have. Go out here and live your best life. And that's the raw and real. Hey yo, thanks for watching. My contact information is below. Please go like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Your support is as always appreciated. If you want to show that support with them dollars though, throw your girl a cash app, you feel me? Until we meet again, smooches.